you better hold on to your honey, because you're in bear country. Welcome to the PC Nation Playbook, your go-to source for Pierce County sports and events. Join your hosts, Joey Lee, Andrew Cuneo, and Jeremy Gove from the Mike Birch Ford Showroom for the latest news, in-depth analysis, and exclusive interviews with coaches and players. Join the PC Nation. Go Bears!
The PC Nation Playbook is produced by Mike Birch Ford. You can watch and listen to our show on YouTube, Spotify, or anywhere else you get your podcasts. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on those channels to help others discover the show. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you never miss an episode.
Welcome back to another episode of the Pierce County Nation Playbook. We've got two special guests, current Bears, QB1 Caden McGatha, and the leader of the defense, Campbell Strickland. Welcome, guys.
It's great to be here.
Good to have y'all on. I want to thank you. Both of you guys are seniors. Just thank y'all for the ride. It's been awesome watching you all these years. We're definitely going to miss both of you.
Yeah.
Watching y'all develop. Caden, you were playing some special teams and receiver and stuff when you were a freshman?
Yes, sir.
And then, so that was when DJ was basically taking the snaps, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you came in when he went down against the fellowship up there, right?
Yes, sir.
And then kind of been QB1 ever since, right?
Yes, sir.
So we've enjoyed that, seeing you develop. We knew you were going to be special.
That's right.
Just watching you there. Soup over here, Coach likes to tell the story. He's supposed to be playing soccer, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So he told you what, in 9th grade?
It was in 9th grade. I had just been moved up to varsity, and I was told to go ahead and play soccer.
Always that one coach.
We're glad you stuck with it. It shows what hard work can do. One of my favorite moments from this year was obviously you usually play defense other than when you're like the sniffer, but catching the touchdown pass, and I told them, man, when he hit the sideline over there, it looked like he caught another gear.
Yeah. Well, the touchdown was fun, but I'd much rather play defense.
Headhunter out there. You get a little excited out there, too, jumping up and down and bring some emotion to it. So,
Well, we need that from time to time, too. Sometimes we get a little dead up there in the stands, so it's nice to see a little emotion on the field. And he usually brings the boom, so I appreciate it. It's always fun to watch him.
Definitely. Walk us through, Caden. We'll start with you. Walk us through kind of what a typical week looks like for you. We talked a lot on here about how hard you guys are always working. Y'all been putting in effort for a long time. I mean, it's been a long season already because y'all start when June, July,
yes,
working out. And then what does a typical game week look like?
So the first we come in on Sundays and work out, or we watch our highlights from our game before on Friday. And then we meet, talk about our opponent the next week, and then we'll go in gym and do like a little warm up, and then we'll work out and watch film on Sundays. And then Monday through Wednesday is our work days. We'll install our game plan, work it, rep it, and just kind of get to know it and get ready. And then Thursday we have our walkthroughs, and Friday's the game day. So it's kind of how our week goes.
Nice. They tough on you, Sue?
Yeah, but they're tough on everybody. We sign up for that.
Right, you know what you signed up for, right?
Right.
Yeah. And it makes you better, obviously. Y'all went on the best run that, as far as I know, I mean, it's got to be the best run we've ever been on.
I would assume
so. Y'all are part of that. We talked about that on here. I mean, 17 straight wins going back to last year's championship season. So
I would definitely say that's got to be.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about that. What's it like? I mean, just being a part of a state championship team. We've said it on here a lot. I mean, we didn't ever think it could be done here in Pierce County just because of, the Atlanta Metro schools that can pull in players from wherever, And then
You talk about that.
Yeah. Well, it was not easy at all. I mean, we lost to Applin during the season, but that's when we kind of knew that we could take it to another gear and really make a run because we played hard.
Should have beat them.
Yeah,
we're better than them that night. I'll say it.
But we went all the way. We worked, and we didn't stop work. We had everybody in the boat, and everybody was going to accomplish one goal. It's like, I mean, we had leaders, and we had followers, and everybody that was following the leaders, we all had one goal, one mindset, and that was to work, and we will work, we'll win. That's really what I got from it.
I mean, what I took away was just like working 1 week at a time and not looking to the next week or the week after that. So just every game, just prepared that week, that day, everything. So, and then coming into this year, I mean, just taking from what our seniors taught us last year, and just trying to do what they did, really.
Right.
So,
I mean, we lost some key guys, obviously. I mean, when you talk about losing Carson Sloan, that's
Elijah Howard.
Right.
A lot of guys in that line.
Yeah, Jackson Williams. I mean,
a lot of guys that were 3-4 year starters, anchors of that team. With some big shoes to fill that y'all done pretty dang good feeling. But now it's the second part of the season, the one that we all look forward to. It's a grind. It's a week by week grind. I'm kind of excited for the next 5 weeks. I know we only got week one.
Yeah, one at a time, right?
Week one, and I know Coach Harry would probably, it's 1 week at a time, Andrew. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a hotel room booked already for Atlanta. So I'll be there. I hope y'all are too.
Yeah, these guys aren't planning on bowing out early on.
No.
So, state championship game again was. How's the nerve level there? I mean, is it extra high, or you're just like, man, we're here, we're going to enjoy the ride, or is it just like, we're here, we got to win this? What kind of feeling is that going into that and in that environment, being in the bins?
Well, I wasn't necessarily nervous about going to play because I knew my job, I knew what I had to do, and I'd been coached to do my job. But I mean,
we're probably more nervous than y'all.
But it was. Of course, we wanted to win. We didn't want to lose. We had worked all this, and it was just that feeling of, if we lose, then we did all this work for runner-up for second place.
Right.
We didn't. We did
you
not.
You could say it was for almost for nothing. Yeah. That's how it would feel. But
that's probably the best high school football game.
It was fun. It was fun to watch.
That I've ever seen.
I'm sure it was nerve-wracking on the field.
And our man Caden over here, 53 carries in that game?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're the Iron Man of AA football for sure.
Weekend
week in and week out to do what you do, man. It's incredible. Both of you guys. So we appreciate it. Appreciate the run. 9-1 this season, like Andrew said. Got Jackson coming to town.
We played them once before, and I think it was
didn't we play them in the
17
playoffs?
or 18 in the playoffs, and I want to say we whooped up on them pretty good that night out. It's like 42 or 45-0, and they came here, so they took one on the chin. So hopefully y'all can deliver something along that lines again. I'd like to see that.
That's right.
Kind of get the playoff momentum rolling. And it'll be good to get one more game at home,
Yeah. Coming off the Appleton loss, it was kind of good that actually probably we had the make-up game with Vidalia.
Well, 2 game.
Right. To just get our confidence back up, get you back in the groove.
And y'all look sharp.
Everything. I mean, y'all played a half, basically. You played a half of football. Of course, we know Vidalia's down. Some of their guys apparently can't take the coaching like you guys do, and left the team or whatever over there. But still, you gotta buckle that chin strap up and be ready to play. So you guys were extra sharp and ended up 41-0. It's 41-0 at halftime. Kind of went about like we probably thought, right, Andrew?
I'm still salty about that game. One more touchdown, Coach. That's all I needed.
I knew he wasn't going to do it. When I saw it was 41-0 at half, I'm like, he's not trying to score the rest of this game.
We came out
he's ready to go home.
The first drive of the second half, we kept on.
Dylan was
in there, and he broke like 2 or 3 good little runs. I say, all right, they're going to
bring in the lineman, baby.
And then I see number 66 run the ball. No offense,
bring in the lineman.
It was a great run. But I was like, man, what in the heck? And then ball starts happening. We fumbled a snap. I was like, well, I'm going to lose the score prediction once again. So,
y'all enjoy that from the sideline, watching those guys come in and try to take a snap.
It was really cool.
It's fun when we get to joke about them and how they don't run very well. Get to pick at them, nick at them, you know.
Well, see.
Or when they talk about you dropping a snap and then
there
they drop a snap.
That's what I was just say. Every lineman in the history of football has always said, man, if they'd let me run the ball, I'd show y'all what was done. And then Ryan's actually letting them.
I was going to say, we're probably the only school that does that.
Awesome.
Across high school football. So it is awesome when we get a chance to do that. But, great win in Vidalia. Let's bear the week, Andrew. Do you think he's in this room?
I mean,
we haven't given it to him yet this year.
We haven't given it to him.
We have not given it to him. We said that we could, but
well, I was trying not to be biased because I'm an old quarterback. And I'd give it to him every week.
Well, listen at this.
Camp on defense every week. So
listen at this. Caden had 7 carries for 176 yards and 3 touchdowns. In one half of football, he went 4 for 5 through the air for 69 yards and 3 touchdowns there as well.
I think you've already got the check mark right there.
So it was pretty well over at half, and I think our bear of the week is Caden. So appreciate you again, Caden, and all that you do.
How many tackles you have Friday night?
Well, I probably only had about 5 tackles against.
But it was a half.
I played a half.
Not a whole lot of, and there were a lot of 3-and-out series. Yeah. So defense didn't get the stat.
We were off the field relatively quick.
Exactly right. Jimmy's got you down for 5. So.
Well, if Jimmy's got him down for 5. We can lock that up.
I don't know about that. These guys are laughing. Coach Marsh, can we get a confirmation on that? Anyway, so what's it looking like this week? Y'all had a good week of practice. Looking forward to it. Playoff run.
Yes, sir. All right, well, Nigel and Javion,
we'll see what happens with them. I think
they should be fine.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
If somebody's not a little banged up at this point in the season, it's right. Yeah. If it was a must-play, must-win game, and it is, don't get me wrong, I'm not. But say Apple was rolled back into town in the first round, I have a feeling both of them are going to be super
they're going
to roll. So
and the other guys stepped in and played well.
That's right
with Nigel being out, especially too. So hopefully we're not going to need them as much this week if they need a little more rest.
Have y'all obviously watched film on Jackson? They look are they big, athletic?
I mean, they got big linemen, but anywhere we play is going to have.
I was going to say, same story every week.
Like that every week.
Running back's good. He'll hit the hole well. But we just got to go out and just do our job. Do what we game plan for, do what the coaches tell us to do.
That's right.
And Coach Morris usually has y'all in a pretty good spot to make a play. So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, he sets y'all up for success. So we'll go on and just kind of give our forecast for the game, Andrew. We'll exclude these guys from that.
Yeah, I don't have to answer this.
Being there playing in the game. I don't know who the winner was last week.
What me?
Gove said I edged him out. So I had 41-7. I knew you guys were going to keep them out the end zone, but whenever the JV comes in, you never know. Right. So that's why I had 7. This week I might change my mind a little bit. So what do you got, Gove, for your prediction? Pierce versus Jackson. And by the way, this is going to be our last home game for these guys, barring something stupid.
So please come out.
Yeah, barring something stupid. We're going to be on the road after this. So come out to Bearville. And let's get that rocking, get that environment rocking. But anyway, what you got, Gove? 41-7. Okay.
Campbell, y'all giving up a touchdown this week?
I hope not.
Yeah. 42-0.
42-0.
I like that.
Playoff time. I'm going 49-0. We're going to hit that ceiling. We're going to max it out. Coach, 49, baby. Max it out. We know you're not busting through 50. Garrett, make all your kicks. Guys, do your job. Let's don't get one block this week. 49-0. Bear defense is going to shut them out.
I like it. And if we score 49 points this week, I will be ill. So just know I will not be happy for y'all.
Well, we've got, we will let them make this prediction. We wanted to make it a little more fun for them, but Bama, Caden's a Bama guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Bama has Mercer this week. Ole Miss, they're off after thumping the Dogs, by the way, Andrew.
How'd you like that one? That was a fun game for me to watch, at least.
It was it was so bad I didn't even get up. Somebody was like, "Oh, how mad are you?" I was like, "We played so bad that I couldn't even get mad." It was never. They started off hot and then
nothing. Yeah, they completely dominated Georgia in the trenches. Right, their defensive line took over that football game.
Well, I was at a Georgia fan's house watching the game, so I had to be like, I could be jumping around.
Well, we're glad you came out healthy. We need you this week, so we're glad you came out healthy. But with those guys being off, I mean, you do have the Tennessee roots, Camp. So.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I thought.
Well, he's got sisters.
Okay. I was about to say I could have sworn somebody bled orange and white.
Yeah, mom and dad maybe, but so we'll let y'all predict the Georgia-Tennessee game. However fun or not fun that may be, we'll at least throw that out there. So we'll just go around the room. Gove, Georgia coming off a beatdown, a tough loss at Ole Miss. Now we have Tennessee coming to town. One loss on the year. And, playoff implications on the line. 35-21. UGA. All right.
Play different than we did this
All
one.
right, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew, what you got? Thoughts?
I'll go 31-14. I think Kirby will have the defense tuned up, and I might have heard little rumblings through the grapevine that Nico's not going to be playing this weekend.
Yeah, he's a little,
and
if he doesn't, that changes the game, of course.
Some insider sources, some lines had moved, and I was like, well, what the heck is going on here? And then that's when I found that out. So
yeah, okay, all right.
Maybe we get a little rowdy between the hedges, and
could be. Caden?
24-14 Georgia.
24-14 Georgia. Okay. Everybody's Georgia.
Well, Tennessee has the best defense in the SEC right now.
They do.
So I'm gonna say 14-17 Tennessee.
17 Tennessee. Dogs 14.
It's usually a close game either way. It doesn't usually matter who's better or worse, but
yeah. It's kind of when Tennessee's been having this high-flying offense. Georgia's pretty well handled them the last few years since Heupel got there. Even when they had Tennessee ranked 1 the last time they came into Athens and got beat down. This Georgia team, though, is different, and not in a better way. And not in a better way. I mean, I expressed concerns about the offensive line. They got beat badly by Ole Miss. The secondary continues to let guys run free. We got wide receivers running wrong routes. Can't catch a cold.
That's a lot of names right there, Joey.
Yeah. And, like I said, you give Beck time to throw. Obviously, the guy's got a great arm, but I think the formula is out there. If you get pressure on him, he's not that good. He was like a 0.0 QBR against Florida when pressured. So, unfortunately, I'm going to say the Dogs lose a heartbreaker, 24-20 in Athens.
Anymore, Jordan.
The Tennessee. 24-20 Vols, as bad as I hate to say it.
Now, Beck has not had a great season so far, but Caden can tell you as good as anybody, when you have pressure coming in at your feet, it's real tough to step into a throw, especially when you're getting A-gap, right up the middle type, and that's...
Yeah. And we hadn't had many answers for a really good defense. And as Camp already pointed out, Tennessee's been looking good on defense. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Kirby usually does bounce back off of a loss. Gets the guys fired up. So there's that factor too. But I don't know. I'm down on the Dogs.
One last note, though. We named him Bear of the Week this week. He did get a little shout-out on ITG Georgia last night. As they finally, after I don't know how long I've been waiting to see his name pop up, they finally show him as a spotlight for football player of the week type deal. I was like,
listen, I was on the phone this morning, and we were talking about the Georgia-Tennessee game. I said I would probably give the edge to the Dogs if Caden McGatha was up there at quarterback, just because of his ability to run. I mean, to make plays, and put pressure on the defense. We just don't have that with Beck. I've said it over and over. But
he's not slow. I don't understand.
Where y'all at, Georgia? I mean, come get this guy right here. Obviously, there's nobody better on the bench. We've been rolling with Beck, and so they're going to play the best guy. There's nobody better on the bench. Come and grab this guy over here. I'm just saying. Anyway.
I'd love it. At this point, anybody. We'll take anybody.
The guy's got, 2,000 rushing and 2,000 passing, probably one of
other. I think there's two other guys. He's one of three, I think, is what I was told. So.
Yeah, and consistently does it. So, anyway, we love both of y'all guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Any closing thoughts, Andrew? Game day breakfast is at First Baptist this week, right? Yes, so Friday morning, 7:45 at the Mac Building, First Baptist. Come out and encourage these guys. It's their last home game that you will ever see these guys play in a Pierce County uniform.
Now, we got 5 more weeks of the season. If we get those 5 wins, will y'all be the winningest class in Pierce County history? I know it's kind of rolled on.
Probably.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think it is.
I would assume that it is, but
yeah, probably.
Guys, you've got 5 more weeks high school football, so strap it up and get ready. We look forward to the ride and can't wait to watch y'all. So congrats on the season so far, and I hope we're feeding y'all Thanksgiving dinner, out at the field house.
That's right.
Maybe play a little bit in December. So. Can't wait.
Yep, can't wait for some Bear football Friday night. I'll be loud and proud next to the band. So, y'all look for the big guy on that side. You'll be able to hear me too. But we're excited. We're ready. And just look forward to seeing where you guys take us this year.
That's right.
Any other thoughts?
That's it.
All right. Once again, thank y'all. We love you, Pierce County.
And as always, go
Bears.